ní ààfin ọba Ọlọ́rundá tí Ọlọ́rundá bá tó wà ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Lágelú nílùú Ìbàdàn nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ni àwọn obìnrin ti kórajọpọ̀ fún ètò ìrónilágbára kan tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀kọ́ṣẹ́. Ètò náà fààyè gba àwọn obìnrin láti ní ìmọ̀ kún ìmọ̀ tí yóò ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ kí wọ́n lè máa gbé ìgbésí ayé ìrọ̀rùn, iṣẹ́ aṣọ àdìrẹ àti ìmọ̀ lórí òǹkà mítà iná. Ètò náà ló pín sí abala tí ó sì fún àwọn obìnrin ní ìmọ̀ tó ṣe pàtàkì nínú iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ àti iṣẹ́ ẹ̀rọ tí eléyìí yóò sì jẹ́ ọ̀nà kan gbòógì fún wọn láti lè dádúró fún iṣẹ́ ara wọn.
This is your wax fabric. Hello, Coco. Àti ìṣètò ọmọ kan fi sókè gẹ̀rù.
Ètò náà jẹ́ àgbékalẹ̀ Exclusive Women Healthcare Initiative tí dókítà Olúrẹ̀mí Adéwálé darí lábẹ́ àbójútó dókítà Táíwò Olúkáyọ̀dé, ẹni tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí mímú ìdàgbàsókè àti ìmúgbòòrò dé bá àwùjọ.
When I started this organization, I believe that talent and the desire to build a better life are everywhere, but opportunity is not. Today, we celebrate a simple but powerful change. Together with our board members and this community, we turn the resources into real opportunity for women and male in skilled trades. First, I want to thank God and the board members who trusted this vision and supported me to fund this training. To the town leaders who welcomed our program into community spaces. To the instructors who showed up day after day with patience and high standards. And most of all, to the women and men who enrolled with courage and curiosity. You are the reason we are here. What we set out to do was straightforward. Remove the financial, informational, and practical barriers that keep women out of trades and replace those barriers with training, mentorship, and placement support. To community leaders, your continued support will multiply impact. Even modest contributions, tools, classroom space, a guaranteed apprenticeship slot, translate directly into jobs and local economic growth. To the women and male in these programs, you have already shown resilience and skills. Keep asking for what you need. Keep holding each other up. Your success will change expectations and open doors for the next generation. In closing, what we build here today is more than a training program. It is an engine for dignity, independence, and local prosperity. It proves that when a community invests in people, especially those who have been overlooked, everyone benefits. Thank you for your trust, your work, and your belief that better future is possible.
When she started this initiative, the idea was to help women who are perhaps less privileged and also youths for the purpose of helping their areas of weaknesses In the few years that we've been in existence, we have only had a few programs of empowerment for students, and that was in our state of origin, those states, Korea precisely. So sometime last year, we started to think that how can we as an NGO support the cause of women all over Nigeria? And we decided to think of which state to start with. I happen to be the chairman of the organization, so I suggested that we should start from Oyo State because I live in Oyo State. I live in Akobo. So we decided to think of how this can be. We started the planning. What areas can we empower people in? We thought of several of them. But eventually we decided that we should do Adire and Batik for women and then solar stroke inverter for men and young boys, because I said earlier our area of emphasis is on women and young people. So the essence, what we are out to achieve, to help government. Government cannot do everything for all citizens, but we know that if we all carry our corners, eventually the load will be easier for government to carry. So we are sent out to help young people and women who might be challenged in one way or the other. For instance, we know that what you find around the country today is physical work. And like I said to somebody, all over the globe, in America, in UK, a lot of people do 2-3 jobs to survive. But in Nigeria, if you have a government job, you just go to your office and come back and arrest him. But if you have a hand work, if you learn something that you can do with your hand, you can go do government work, come back to your house, and then use your hand to do something. That exactly is what we are set to achieve with women and young people. We know that women are supposed to support their husbands, and how do they do this when they are not empowered? So we thought if a woman knows how to make batik, make adire, she can do that for her children, she can do that for herself, she can even do some for commercial purposes. So we thought that if we learn this under a very conducive atmosphere, because we are using the palace of the Oba Oloruda.
Concerning this particular program, which is to sensitize people, most especially on the inverter installation and the prepaid meter installation. First and foremost, on the inverter, you can see what's happening here in Nigeria. That almost everybody wants to do inverter. And people are seeing it as something that is not doable, maybe because of the cost. And we are here to sensitize people that it's not like that. So it depends on how you want it, the size, or let me say the rating of the inverter that you want to do. For example, the inverter rating starts from like 1 kVA. So depend on your load capacity. And the more you increase the capacity of your load, the more you need to increase the capacity of the inverter that you need to use. And also, we are talking about the financial aspect of it. That means we also need to increase your financial capacity if you want to do anything that's above 1 kVA, 2 kVA, we have 3.5 kVA, up to 100 kilowatts inverter. We have them in that series, depend on your capacity. So we are just here to make people understand that it's not like you must have the whole money before you can do an inverter. They just work on your budget, then you are good to go to do inverter. Then when it comes to prepaid meter, the prepaid meter aspect, we are here to train people maybe on how to do meter installation. We have a lot of people, meter vendor outside there that they still need installer. They still need people that will install the meter for them. They are still searching for installer, but we don't have more hand when it comes to that. So that's why we are here to train people on how to install prepaid meter. Likewise, we also here to inform the community on how to get prepaid meter. Government has already said it that the prepaid meter is free, but most of the time you can't just sit down in your home or sit down in your house and you want the prepaid meter to come and meet you. There's some process that you need to take. For example, if you don't have bill in your house, you can't get a prepaid meter because that is the record that the disco. That's what they will look at to trace whatever they need to trace, and they will give you the meter.
Okay, so far the empowerment program has been nice. The turn up is massive, though we didn't get the numbers of people I was expecting. I was expecting more people to turn up. I'm very sure this is something that even not just an ordinary person might be able to afford. But with this 3-day program, I know it's have a lot of impact on each and every one of them present. They already have what to start a business with. So, but for someone that wants to now continue to know, as you grow in a particular business, it's advisable for you to learn more so that you experience more knowledge, you gather more knowledge to improve on your work. So I want to say they can also improve on what they've learned.
Kò tán síbẹ̀ o, àwọn olórí àwùjọ náà bá ikọ̀ Kí ló Happen sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ètò ìrónilágbára èyí tí Exclusive Women Healthcare Initiative gbé kalẹ̀.
mi dùn púpọ̀ pẹ̀lú ohun tí ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní àǹfààní báyìí. ẹ̀dùpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pẹ̀lú olórí tí Ọlọ́run fún mi. ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ empowerment là ń ṣe ní ààfin.
inú mi dùn gidigidi gan ni a ti ń ṣe oríṣiríṣi ètò bí tó pọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ìta àṣelélẹ̀ ó borí gbogbo ẹ̀ torí odidi ọjọ́ mẹ́ta gbàǹkùgbàǹkù náà fi bá wa ṣe iṣẹ́ yìí so wọ́n sì tún fún dáa lójú pé ọmọ tó bá tún ṣe dáadáa wọ́n á tún empower wọn láti máa ṣiṣẹ́ yìí lọ.
I appreciate the effort of the organizers of this empowerment program. We've been taught how to install solar system, install meters in homes and every other areas we can use electricity.
When they came, they told us that they are going to teach us about adre and batik, what is fabric of making clothes. So I also joined them.
The young and old, they are all here now to learn more. When I read it, I said, I think they need something. I will see a particular. So it's a very good something. It's a very good initiative to help others.